I'm Yugioh Advanced 176, and this is
Big Red the Dragon.
We're here to teach you how to play the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game.
Not everybody exactly knows how to play this game, or know how to play but don't know all the rules to it. So we're here to teach you that today, or for those who just want to learn, just starting out.
Yep. Okay. Next video we'll be teaching other advanced rulings, but for now I think we'll just start off with some simple cards. Starting with effect monsters.
Yeah. Let's see if we can find one in my many awesome cards.
Found one. This is Junk Synchron. It's well known as a tuner, and it's also a effect monster. A tuner used to synchro summon for white cards. Yes. It is say tuner, or it should say effect.
I'm not exactly a big tuner player. I usually play many monsters that can do a chain effect, what it's called a chain effect, where you can play one card that has the effect to summon another card, and then that effect goes on and on and on and on until you have multiple actions in one turn.
Chaos Dragons.
Yes, Chaos Dragons. This is a Chaos Dragon that I beat him with.
Yeah, this is a very simple deck to make. All you need is 3 structure decks. You buy a Dragons Collide structure deck. It comes with a Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, Light Pulsar Dragon, and a Dark Flare. Those are the 3 basic cards that are based on the cards. Yeah. Okay. I think we'll start off with a playmat. A playmat involves 5 monster card zones, 5 spell card zones, and a field spell, a graveyard, and a deck zone. The banished pile is outside of the card sleeves. And you can buy card sleeves anywhere from Walmart to game advanced shops. Alright, I think we'll start off with a field spell.
This would be a field spell called Dragon's Reaping. Many field spells have different effects pertaining to different types of monsters, different attributes, or it has different actions with it.
This particularly reacts with dragons.
Yes. So if I put that down, I can discard 1 card from my hand, like any random card.
Over in the field card zone.
Yeah, that's in the field card zone.
You discard 1 card and send it to the graveyard, which is right above your deck zone.
And your deck would be right here. And also, another thing.
Try not to mix in your extra deck with your main deck.
Yes, I usually do that. These are called fusion, where you can mix together 2 monsters with the polymerization or other various effects that allow you to combine 2 monsters.
It's well known as fusion summon.
Or fusion summon, yes.
A fusion summon is also known as a special summon.
Yes, and many of them have different recipes, I call them, where this one would be 3 blue eyes, and this one
takes 5 dragon types.
Yes, like you said.
Alright, I think we'll move on to spell cards.
Right. Spell cards would look like this.
They are greenish, bluish, and they come in a variety of 5 cards. A quick play spell card, an equip spell card, a field spell, a normal spell, and what other spell?
Continuous.
And continuous spell cards. The continuous spell cards last as long as they're on the field. Their card effects will tell you specifically what they do. Like, for instance, what continuous spell card? That's a normal spell. Okay, I think we'll go with United We Stand is an equip spell. Okay? United We Stand, you can equip to a monster in your spell or trap card zone, and it becomes the effect to gain onto the monster card. Okay? Now then, quick play spell cards, you can either activate from your hand during 1 turn, or you can activate it. Yeah, you just threw me wrong.
You're on with the win.
But you can activate. Gone with win.
Yeah. You know what's funny? That was actually a win card. Yeah, but I made you look, though.
Okay. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is very basic, so it has a wide variety of stuff.
Yeah. Wide variety of monsters, different effects, different strategies you can use, you know.
Alright, we'll start off with the life points now.
Life points.
8,000 is how many life points each player starts off with. Unless you want a short game, then you do 4,000. You might want to put this back.
Or even a longer game if you want, if you're just playing with friends. You know.
If you're just playing for fun, just play deck out. That's where you draw your cards until you're out, or you send the cards out of the grave in the deck, blah, blah, blah. It's an endless cycle.
Yeah, definitely endless.
Okay. I think we'll go on to how many monster card zones we can have.
We can have a total of 5 monster zones and 5 spell or traps, but technically 6 because it'd be
A field spell.
Field spell.
But that's only specifically used for a field spell.
Field spell, or cards that can be...
It's a spell card that has a ninja star on it.
Ninja star. Yeah, what we call a ninja star or shuriken or even a compass if you want. As you will. As you will.
Okay, a quick play spell card contains a lightning bolt right beside where it says spell card. This quick play spell card are allowed to activate from your hand during your turn, or you can set it and activate it during your opponent's turn. It's treated as a trap card as soon as it's set. An equip spell allows you to equip it, and it has a plus sign. I've already explained that. Now then, ritual cards. That allows you to ritual summon by sending the cards that is used. I don't think you have one.
Yeah, I don't have one in this deck, but they are usually blue, and sometimes they'll pertain to a specific
card.
Specific card, specific spell type card. If you have, it's a new. I wouldn't say technically new. It's in Yugioh deck.
It's been years since they played with them, except for the new cards called the Gashikis. Gashikis, or however you say them, Gishkis.
You mean
yes, the blue cards, the fishy cards.
Fishy cards. I can't remember the fishy cards.
Yeah, the fishy cards. Dunka. Dunka. Alright, anyways. Oh yeah, we forgot to mention with the monsters that there are normal monsters as well. And I think we ought to tell them how to summon cards. Level 4 or lower monsters can be normal summoned without tributes. Okay?
I'd be on there.
Now then, levels 5 and 6 takes 1 tribute. I don't think you have one.
I do have one. I just gotta find it.
Oh yeah, I'll go ahead and explain the Dark Horse. Dark Horse is a level 8 monster. Level 7 and higher require 2, unless they're specifically told otherwise. Like, for instance, the Egyptian gods. Woohoo! They take 3 tributes. It's a major cost, but it's not hard with these days anymore. Okay. Dark Horse takes 2 tributes. 6-star monsters and 5 stars takes 1. So, in order to get a bigger monster, you must offer a monster. Also, there are cards known as special summoning. There are summoning conditions in which you can use other cards to summon them. Like, for instance, Dark Armed Dragon. This card can be special summoned only because it says so. It can't be normal summoned. This card specifically says it can only be normal summoned. Okay, it cannot be normal summoned. You special summon it by having 3 darks in your graveyard. Each special summon has its own conditions. So, each card is different. As you can see, there is a wide variety of different summonings, special summons. Now onto the extra deck back again. Well, the extra deck is well known for special summoning monsters. That's the only condition for summoning. You have to special summon. Some cards, like fusion cards, require cards like Polymerization, Dragon's Mirror, stuff like that, to summon fusion monsters. Synchro monsters require a tuner and 1 or more non-tuners, more than likely. It usually depends on the card. Some of them require special conditions. Other conditions, like trap cards, we have to set them first. If you set it during that turn, you cannot activate it the same turn you set it. Okay? Now then, there are, 4 different types? 4? I think there's 3 or 4. There are continuous, then there are counter traps and normal traps. Yes. I don't think there's any more.
I don't think there's any more than that either.
Okay, there are 3 main trap cards. Counter traps, which react to other cards that your opponent does. Like, for instance, Dark Bribe. If you have that card with you right now, you can negate an activation of a spell or trap card. Negating refers to stop the card entirely. Continuous trap cards, they last forever until they're used up, special conditions, or if they're destroyed. But they stay in your continuous spell or trap card zone. It's all spell and trap. Yay. Trap cards you are used to react to your opponent's stuff, and sometimes you can use them to your advantage. how many? What do you say we go into how many cards are in a deck?
It could be a maximum or the minimum. I'll give you the minimum first. It'd be a minimum of about, what would it be, about 40 about. This would be about, Chaos Dragon's deck. And the maximum would be about 60.
Okay. The extra deck, it contains at maximum 15, minimum 0.
Yeah.
Side deck. A side deck is what you use to side cards from your main deck. That means move cards from your main deck in between duels. But if you side 5 cards, that means move out 5 cards of your main deck, you have to put 5 cards from your side deck and put them and switch them. And you can keep doing this in between duels. A duel is well known as a match. You have 3 duels. 1, 2, 3. You can have 1 duel. It's best 2 out of 3 more than likely. Depends on the conditions.
Yeah.
Okay. There are also. I'm a doom call.
Yeah.
I'm a doom call.
No,
what am I explaining now? I think we've just about explained everything but the battle and the phases.
Let's go with the phases now.
Okay. There are, I think, 6. There are the draw phase, the standby phase, the main phase 1, the battle phase, the main phase 2, and the end phase.
Yeah.
Yes, 6.
And
draw phase is where you start off drawing a card.
Yes.
Standby phase, you're optional. It depends on what it says in the card effect. Yeah, fancy hat. Main phase 1 allows you to normal summon. Don't worry, I'm not going to flip you off. I just can't do this. Main phase 1 allows you to normal summon or set a monster. Oh yeah, we forgot to show set. Set is putting a monster in face down defense mode.
Woohoo! It'd be like this. Or
this
would be defense mode, this would be face down defense mode.
Okay. Now that we've done this, I might be a little camera happy.
Yeah. A little bit.
Camera hog! Oh!
Yeah. And just a note here, you cannot attack on your first turn.
Yeah, that would be stupid. I'm glad that they have that rule. If you go first, you cannot attack first.
That'd be like setting down a card like this.
It'd be like trying to play an 8,000 attack point monster.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we forgot to mention that attacking stuff.
We can
we'll explain that in the battle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do that in the battle.
Anyways, we're still in the standby. Okay, standby phase is optional depending on what card it requires. Main phase, you normal summon or set. Crap, we were on main phase. Okay, you can normal summon and set monsters in this phase. You can only normal summon once per turn. You can set as many spell or traps as you want during one turn. Okay? Now then, spell cards. You can activate them directly from your hand. Only during your main phase. Your main phases. Main phase 1 and 2.
Main phase 2 is after your battle phase. So after you go...
We'll mention that in a bit.
Don't go too fast.
We can set cards in the main phase. That's optional. What did you say? What? I'm so bored. Okay. The battle phase. Each battle phase is where you are able to declare attacks. Okay? Attacks are... Yeah.
Guys.
Okay, we'll explain the attack and defense now, since attacks you attack. You can only attack once per turn unless the card says otherwise.
Yeah. This would be the attack where it says ATK. And
yeah, we need to fix that and put it on the video, period.
Yeah, or ATK, and then DEF would be for defense, and it would be on this side.
The 5-headed dragon contains 5,000 attack points and 5,000 defense points. Okay, if you attack with a 5,000 monster, and you attack a monster with 4,500, the difference of the life points that you take would be 500. But they must be in attack mode in order for the opponent to take the damage from the higher attack point monster. Boom, boom, yay! But if he's in defense mode, your opponent cannot cause any damage to you. So therefore, you have Blue Eyes, Ultimate, and 5-headed dragon. He goes boom, boom, boom. He dies, you take nothing because he was in defense mode. Now then, if an opponent's monster is set, which only a Book of Moon could flip this face down, you set it face down, and you normal summon, or, yeah, whatever. Okay, you attack, and it flips over. Okay, it starts off declaring an attack. Then it goes to the battle step, the start of the battle step. Then it's flipped over, so that way damage calculation can be done. Okay? Five-Headed Dragon has 5,000 defense, and Blue Eyes Ultimate has 4,500 attack. You attack, it causes 500 life points to you, but neither monster is destroyed. Now then, if monsters have the same attack, which I know this won't work, but... okay, Five-Headed Dragons, you have both of them on the field, it don't matter. If they have the same attack points, they commit suicide, and nobody takes any damage. They both die.
Oh.
But if the defense and the attack are equal, nothing happens.
Yeah.
Not even life points are subtracted. Woohoo! Somebody's safe!
Somebody made a mistake.
Okay, let's see here. On to the main phase 2. What do you say?
Main phase 2 is basically just main phase 1, but after your battle phase.
Like I said before, you can only normal summon once per turn.
Yes, only once per turn, but you can set down, like,
Spell or trap. You cannot set once. You can only set once per turn. Normal summon is also considered a set. So therefore, you cannot set a monster at the same turn you normal summon a monster.
Yes.
Okay, in phase, and this is where you end your turn. Some cards are required to do stuff like Lila, the Lightsworn Sorceress. For that, you're allowed to send the top 3 cards of your deck to the graveyard, and yeah. The end phase is where you have nothing else to do and your opponent's turn happens. And the same cycle starts all over again. Your opponent draws a card, normal summons and sets, battle phase, draw phase, main phase 2, and end phase.
I guess we just explained everything right now in the 15 minutes, about 15 minutes was last time checked, and we nearly used up all the time here, so...
yeah, I guess we'll catch you later next time
with tabletop and dueling topics. Woohoo!
We'll go into advanced rulings next time, guys.
And click that like button.
Subscribe, please.
No matter